Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ivan Chin and I'm from the Hong Kong Metal Antimicrobial, and I would like to share with you our knowledge on antimicrobial technology. Now, we would actually outline what we know with the following agenda, which is on the screen here, with antimicrobial technology, the silver ion theory, the company introduction, current safety concerns and danger. Now, what is ShieldGuard, the powers of ShieldGuard and its applications. Now, in the everyday world, bacteria and fungi and viruses are the main cause of disease and illnesses. Now, in 2003, between the seasons of spring and summer, the severe acute respiratory syndrome, known as SARS or H5N1 outbreak, has caused many casualties, which resulted in many prevention programs and control of diseases to be prioritized as the #1 issue around the world. In addition to the SARS incident, the misuse of antibiotics has also allowed bacteria to build resistance to the bacteria itself and rendered it ineffective, which greatly increased the risk of infection and widespread of disease, endangering people's lives. Hence, our main focus is to control and eliminate bacteria, as it can kill the bacteria, deodorize and preserve the normal cells. Now, bacteria can actually replicate and spread quickly when in optimal environments of temperature, humidity, and supply of nutrients from human hosts. However, if we utilize antimicrobial technology into items we use in our daily living, we can achieve the goals of prevention of spread of disease and eliminating the disease-causing agent, even when the bacteria can grow in such harsh conditions. Now, on the market at present, many techniques and methods are being utilized and being used to prevent the spread of bacteria by reducing the elements for bacteria to grow. Methods such as freezers, vacuum storage, and evaporators. Now, however, these are only preventative measures. To ensure the full elimination of such bacteria, antimicrobial technology must be used to kill the bacteria itself. Now, the media for antimicrobial technology can be classified into 3 main groups: organic, inorganic, and natural medium. Each class has their target disease-causing agents. Each has their advantages and disadvantages. Now, the organic and natural antimicrobial media can be effective against bacteria, but the product itself can be thermally and chemically unstable. The effect to kill bacteria is only short-lived because of its instability, and the byproducts from the chemical change can be toxic to the human body. Whereas inorganic and antimicrobial media utilizes metallic ions and nanotechnology. The result shows that these medium, metallic ions and nanotechnology, can withstand thermal as well as chemical change. It is longer lasting, and the byproducts are non-toxic to the human body. Hence, it is safer than organic and natural medium. The only problem with it is that it requires longer time to take effect. Now, metallic ions in nature have the ability to eliminate diseases causing bacteria, but most metals are actually toxic to the human, such as mercury, lead, cobalt, nickel, and chromium. Only a number of metallic ions have no side effects on the human body. Ions such like silver, copper, and zinc. Especially silver, where it is at least 1,000 times as effective in ability to kill bacteria than zinc. It only requires 0.000001 mole of silver ion to kill effectively. Silver ion can eliminate up to 650 types of bacteria and viruses, and is widely recommended as bacteria eliminating agent. Now, in the element table, silver is classified under the metallic group and is physically white in appearance. It has 2 isotopes, which both are equal in ratios. In aqueous form, silver can be ionized into 3 forms. Silver ion 1+, which is the Ag+, ion 2+, and the ion 3+. Normally, the silver 2+ and 3+ are unstable due to the amount of energy required to maintain its state. Therefore, only silver ion is used, as it can fuse with organic or inorganic elements to form a compound. Now, this compound can be lethal to bacteria, fungi, and viruses, but it actually does mammals no harm, which is human included. Hence, it is safe to use and effective. Now, we actually did an experiment where it proved that silver iron itself is tasteless, scentless, and non-toxic. We experimented by using mice, where mice was injected with silver iron compound and they were actually observed for a week. Now, by the end of the week, the mice were still alive and there were no signs of metallic poison. Now, when the mice were examined by autopsy, the internal organs showed that there was no sign of abnormalities whatsoever. So you may ask, how does silver iron eliminate bacteria? It is actually related to the physical structure of the bacteria itself. Now, there are three main methods for silver iron to kill bacteria. One is destroying the bacteria cell wall. Two is interrupting the enzyme activity in the cell, causing the failure of a bacterial replication. And three is to destroy the cell remnants and the sediments and continue the cycle on another bacterial cell after it's been released. Bacteria have cell wall or cell membrane as in plants, fungi, and microbes. The thickness of the cell wall will differ in relation to the function and composition of the proteins, but its sole purpose remains the same, which is to protect the cell from harm and supply nutrients to the cell. Now, if the cell wall is destroyed or damaged, then the cell may not function properly, even self-destruct and cause cell death. Antimicrobial agents containing silver ions are highly active, and the ions itself can be released from the inorganic carrier, carrying a positive ionic charge, which is the silver ions, as a Ag+, or maybe Ag2+, or Ag3+. Now, the ions then can attach itself to the cell wall or the cell membrane by using ionic bonding, cutting off the supply of nutrients, thus disturbing the cell wall function, causing the cell to self-destruct without all starving to death. Now, silver iron can also enter the cell and bind to the proteins with negative charge, such proteins like sulfide protein or even macroproteins, interrupting the enzyme activity within the cell so that the cell cannot replicate and it would cause the cell to self-destruct. The silver ions itself, after the cell is destroyed, is released back into the medium, and the silver iron itself can continuously kill bacteria after bacteria until all the bacteria are eliminated by using this ionic attraction between the iron and the cell. Now, there is a major difference here between the silver iron and actual medication, as the medications such as antibiotics would not last as long as the bacteria is resistant to the medication. If it is resistant, then your antibiotics will become ineffective. But the silver iron itself uses the ionic bonding and would actually last longer and can completely eliminate all the bacteria without any side effects. Now, our company actually utilizes silver ion into our products, and here is a brief background of our company. In Hong Kong Metal Antimicrobial Limited, we actually specialize in applying metal treatment for reducing bacteria. And HKMA, which is Hong Kong Metal Antimicrobial, is a member of Master Technologic, who actually holds a number of patents in metal processing. And our ShieldGuard is the latest technology that the group has developed through 5 years of research and development. Recently, there have been quite a number of health concerns in our society. For instance, avian flu, swine flu, and this is one of the latest scares that they actually